What's up, everybody? So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys an update on all of the O-rings that I've been testing for the Pistelle X68. Now these O-rings are only going to correspond for the 021s, the 13 by 1, the 13 by 1.5 millimeter, the 011s, which this one also corresponds to the 011, the 7 by 2 millimeter. So technically this is only going to be a video about those 4 specific O-rings, and all of the O-rings that I've tested that have worked properly with no issues on this launcher. And I have them all laid out here so you guys can take a look at them. If you guys are having issues with any of those 4 O-rings, you guys can pick your poison, basically. I do have some 019s, and I also have some 017s for this cap here, if anything ever happens to the O-ring of this cap. But the issue is that this cap has 2 little seals inside, and if those go, you got to buy a new cap. But here we go. So for the 011 and the 13 by 1.5 millimeter, which goes inside of the Plenum, I'm not going to open this thing up. I'm just going to show you which one are these O-rings. That's this green one right here and this green one right here. I have them all in this baggie because like I said, I've tested many different O-rings, and then I just toss them in here. This green one and this green one, which like I said corresponds to this 13 by 1.5 millimeter, and the 011 came from Harbor Freight's HNBR O-ring assortment kit, and that is these 2 right here. I'm going to show you. And I'm just condensing this all into one video because I have many videos of this already. So it's this 0A14 is this one, and the P007, which is this one. These 2 you can find in this kit, and that's going to be your 011. That's going to be for the piston. And this one right here, the 13 by 1.5, is going to work on this on the Plenum. Obviously your 021s, you can go with Viton, or you can go with Buna, or whatever. Pick your poison. But these 2 have been working great for me with no issues. Again, for the Plenum, here is the sizes, and I have them in FKM and in Buna 90 durameter, and those are them right there. And that's also for your Plenum. So these are for your Plenum. All of these O-rings you can get at oringandmore.com, like I said. Except for this one. This one I bought on Amazon. This O-ring right here also worked perfectly. I had 0 issues. I only tested it for about a week or so because I tested a bunch of different O-rings, and I just don't have the time to give each O-ring, you know, a month or 2. So I test it for about a week or so, and then I move on to the next O-ring, and to give you guys some options. But this one has worked perfectly for me as well. And then I have 011 here, another 011 FKM and Buna 90 durameter. They both have also worked with no problems. That's for the piston back here. And then I did try the 7.5 by 2 millimeter. Unfortunately, they did not work for mine, for the 2 pastels that we have, because tolerances are going to be a little different. For some people, this one may work. For others, this one may work. For others, this one and this one may work, but not this one. In my case, that this 7.5 by 2 millimeter did not work. That's why there's an X on it. But these I right now have on both of them. This one right here, which is the FKM. I'm running this one right now, and it's working flawlessly with no issues. So there you go. So for you guys that this one didn't work because it's way too tight, just try the 7, go down to the 7 by 2, and it should work with no problems. I also have other O-rings here that I want to test out, but again, time is always an issue. But there you guys go. That's today's video. I'm going to give you guys a quick shot of everything so you guys can look at all of the O-rings and you guys can pick your poison and whatever. Hopefully they work out for you guys. All right. So like I said, on this table here is all the O-rings that I've tested and that have worked with no problems, including the 021s up here. All of these have worked. And I still have those over here that I need to test, but that'll be at a later date. And as I stated before, I do have 17s just in case the O-ring on the cap goes bad. And I have some 19s for the bolt stop that's in here just in case that one goes bad. I have them all. All right. That's today's video. Catch you guys on the next one.